Hey, welcome to Backlog Beatdown, a video game podcast where you can play through your backlogs with us. I'm your host, Alex, joined by my co-host, Jonik.
Hello.
And this week, we've played RE2 Remake. This is a big moment. Not only did I not mess up the intro 5 times in a row, the podcast isn't dead.
Yay!
It's been like a month and a half, but we're not dead yet.
We dragged it out of a ditch.
We did it just for Resident Evil.
Yep.
Which is a big moment for you, because this is your big introduction to Resident Evil. Your first one.
Basically. Well, yeah. Ignore the fact that I've attempted to play RE7 like 3 times. But also, I feel RE7 is so different. It's kind of crazy. Like, a lot of the same stuff are there, but it's not, Again, I only get like 40 minutes into that game, and then I uninstall it. So one day. Yeah, this is RE2.
Next October.
The big, I don't know what you want to say. Yeah, intro to the Resident Evil series for real this time.
Your first finished Resident Evil game.
Truly.
Is where we're at then.
Yeah. It's been a time.
A good time, a bad time, a little bit of both.
Yeah, a little bit of both. Maybe a lot of bit of one and a little of the other. I won't say what. No. I ended up enjoying the game quite a bit, despite early reservations. It took me a little bit to get in my groove, but once I started figuring it out, it's not, I won't say smooth sailing, but it's sailing.
What was what took you a minute to get into your groove? What was the setback?
I think it was just learning to eat shit for the first like hour and a half. And that it was probably getting used to the fact that ammo management, or rather I should just say resource inventory management is like a third of the game, and you just have to deal with that. And once I got that down, it was easier. Though I will say, and I'm just gonna put this out there, I'm gonna out myself. After playing the first A-side for Leon on normal, I didn't go back. I played assisted for the rest of the time with this damn game. And you know what? I had a great time. It was really fun. Once I had to stop worrying about like scraping the floorboards for like 2 more bullets so I could not even kill a single zombie. Yeah, once I stopped having to live by scraps, it was a good time.
I was truly gonna let you never bring that up. I was like,
yeah, no, it's fine.
But
I can admit it. It's okay.
We're on 2 very different sides of the Resident Evil
no kidding
experience. I've played this game, I don't know, before we played it for this, probably 10 times. I have all the achievements in 2. I've played a healthy chunk of the Resident Evil games, definitely not all of them, but a good amount. So this was you went back home. I'm like, let's do Leon's run. Let's get this over in a couple hours. Speed through it.
Old professional and the young amateur. It was, oh gosh. No, hey, you're lucky. At least you knew what you were doing.
It was a little rust to shake off, but yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely watched your initial struggles with getting into Resident Evil, which it hasn't really realistically been that long since I played RE2 for the first time, but when you're on your 6th playthrough or whatever, you kind of lose the memory of what it was like to play it for the very first time. So it was interesting watching you play it.
Yeah.
because I'm very much like, oh, I need to go here. I kind of remember the code for this. Oh, I did remember. Let me put
Yeah,
it in.
honestly. I mean, even by the time I was like, I mean, I only did 3 runs total. They were all different. I mean, I guess Leon's and Claire's A sides are like different, but it's a lot of the same stuff because it's the A side. Um, like even by the time I was on my second run through with Claire on the A side, like I already was getting stuff down. Like I
Yeah.
remembered roughly, sort of where I have to go. I was still forgetting stuff, obviously, and struggling. But like I largely, I was remembering codes somehow. Cap for the locker.
A classic. The first lawyer you got into.
Yeah, the like JZF for the poster once you're in the sewers, I think. I don't know. I shocked I remember that one.
That one I never remember. So that one,
Yeah.
I'm like, I know there's a Z because it's like one of the few, maybe the only time there's a Z in a code. And
I think
that's
so,
it.
yeah.
But
I don't think I managed to open everything though. I don't know if I honestly I didn't care to bother at some point because it's a lot. I mean, I guess I could have just looked it up and cheated, but like,
where's
we
the fun
don't,
in that?
yeah. Oh, wait, no, I did do it. Okay, never mind. Eventually. It took me a bit. I think it was probably my last run with Leon
Mm.
on the B side is when I managed to get that. It is. I don't know why I'm saying probably. I know it is.
There's a certain like fun factor, I guess, to like really knowing the map and being like, oh, I'm just gonna go here. I'm gonna do this. I know where X, Y, and Z is,
Oh,
and like that's
100%.
not like fully transferable between Leon and Claire because they're really similar, but they're pretty different in substantial ways.
Yeah,
Um,
like they have different keys they have access to. That was the big one I remembered.
the
Um,
different keys, the different how their storylines Jesus
yeah.
Christ play out between them. And then the weapons they have access to is like a big one, and how you have
Oh,
to
the
go around
weapons
your
are
encounters.
huge. That was one of the reasons I enjoyed Claire's run so much. It besides the fact that I started playing on assisted mode also because I
Is
just her like don't get me wrong, Leon's shotgun and also the chemical flamethrower top tier, probably the best awesome things, but Claire's grenade launcher, oh, with the flame or flare rounds or whatever they were called, they were great. They were really good.
yeah,
I wish I
I
could go back.
her flame rounds and her spark shot or whatever are like because I find the vine plant enemies so annoying,
Mm,
a godsend. Because you're like, I'm just gonna set them on fire and call it a day, or
I get
shock
that.
them to death. But okay, I don't know all the differences between assisted and normal. I know some of them because you
Yeah.
can feel it between like normal and hardcore. Like Mr. X
Mm-hmm.
is faster or slower
Oh
depending on
yeah.
the difficulty you're on. And like,
He speeds up so much. It's crazy. I can't even imagine how fast he is on hardcore because he's probably like almost practically as fast as you jogging.
he's so he's
It's
like you're
gotta
like,
be
oh, he's kind of
horrific.
far. And then like, what do you mean he's over there already? I thought I had
Yeah.
more time.
No, for real. Oh yeah, it's gotta be so much worse when he's like not directly behind you, but he's somewhere on the map and he's creeping closer.
Mr. X is
No,
so
yeah.
fun.
It because I think the big differences to answer about the difference in difficulty. It's ammo, more plentiful. Uh, Enemies are easier to kill too. They take less damage before they die,
Okay.
basically. Um, because like for instance, I actually don't know. I'm curious. No, I'm not. I'm not even gonna go bother looking. But for Claire, I imagine on normal or standard, a flame round wouldn't one shot a liquor.
No.
But on assisted, it would. So every time I
Okay.
saw a liquor and went, I don't feel like, I just don't feel like it. I would just pop that fucker and they would die. And I'd be like, well, that was easy. And then I'd go on my merry way. So stuff like that also doesn't take, I mean, it still takes a lot of bullets sometimes to put a zombie down, but significantly less. Which was nice for me because I'm not trying to spend my time running around a map, only putting like a bullet per zombie and just kind of running past them, which is kind of what you have to do sometimes. But,
A
you
little
know,
bit.
I was going
Yeah.
into it with like the mind of, oh, I have a gun. I'm in a, you know, sure, this is kind of like a horror game, but like I also got a gun. I can shoot. You can't just shoot everything and kill everything, at least not immediately. It will cause problems.
Yeah. That pesky survival part of survival
Yeah,
horror
it's the
coming for you.
survival. Yeah.
It's both. I can see, especially on normal, for your like first Resident Evil, that being annoying. Being like, why is it taking like 7 shots to kill one zombie, and they
Yeah,
fall over like 3 times?
literally. And they will get back up again later.
Yeah,
But
or
that's the
grab you by
fun.
the ankle, and you're like, I thought you were
Yeah.
dead.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
always fun.
It's a good time. No, it was interesting though. I will say I can't, the more I think about it, the more I'm surprised I got through the first Leon playthrough on standard. I don't know, it just feels like I wouldn't have managed to be able to do that, but I did. I did somehow. I don't know. I probably should have tried playing, well, I don't know. I probably should have at least attempted Claire's on standard too, but it's fine.
I mean, you got through one
I did, and that's all I needed to do. The rest were just to
solid
see the
effort.
differences in story, and I guess for Leon's B-side, the extra content that you wouldn't get otherwise.
Yeah, we kind of
Mm.
went back and forth on how much we were going to play,
Yeah.
but I do think the game is significantly better when you've played at least both routes, both like primary routes, and then at least one of the secondary ones.
Uh-huh.
I feel
It would,
like the story, you only get half the story if you only play half one of the A routes, and then you
yeah.
don't get to see. I think it's fun, and you get a little bit more story when you do the second route, even if it's definitely harder than an A route.
Yeah,
I still think it's worth doing. I think
for
it's an
sure.
interesting challenge, especially for a game that motivates you and really wants you to like, oh, I only got an A rank. I should play it again and get an S rank and see what I get.
Yep.
Oh, I got a knife that doesn't break, or I got an unlimited ammo pistol or whatever.
Yeah.
I think the B routes are a nice way to mix things up while staying pretty much the same in a lot of major ways.
Yeah. In the very like broads, yeah, they are very much the same in the very broad strokes and where you're going, but
But like
my
walking into
gosh.
the police department and you're like, Mr. X is here already is all like instantly. You're like,
It's
this is significantly
stressful.
worse
I
for
didn't
me than it was before.
expect Mr. X to show up so quickly on the B side. I was oh my gosh, that yeesh. And everything when we were looking at the differences between the A and B sides and Claire's and Leon's runs, everybody like was like, yeah, Claire's B side is the most difficult in the game. I don't want to imagine what that's like. Even if Leon's B side was what it was, it's kind of a pain. I
It's
got
sort
through
of.
it.
It's like
It
a
was
shell shock
fun.
when you're like, oh, I kind of know where I'm going. Da 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 da.
Yeah.
Oh, he's here.
Yeah.
Oh, I have
They
to go find
immediately.
all of the coins to put in the slots with him running around right now.
Yup.
I didn't even
It's
find
crazy.
one of the codes. I like was like it gives me 2 out of the 3. I'm just gonna like brute force it. I couldn't find it. I don't know where it was.
Dang. No, yeah, it's wild. I really was like they can't, what are they gonna do to make this harder? Put liquors in every hallway? No, just send Mr. X after you sooner. I it it's all they needed to do. It adds that extra bit of stress and tension to the entire, like, because, oh, you already know how to do the run through the police department, kind of. It'll be fine. No, no. But yeah, by the time I was on that third round, I kind of had it down. It started getting a little bit fun. Working my way around Mr. X. Until you got to those points where it was like, oh, I need to go through this hallway to get through this room. Oh, it's the hallway with the liquor that's changed the location now because this is Leon's B side. So, of course, it has to change where it is. Oh, but Mr. X is still coming after you? Well, either he grabs you or the liquor does. Pick your poison. Now, could a good player argue that I should have just gone a different direction to get to that room? Sure. Fuck you. That's my response.
That's
Let me go
your
through the
response
hallway
to me.
without a liquor chasing me down. Yeah, that would be my response. I don't even know if it was possible because I'm thinking of a very specific moment in a hallway. I don't even know if I recorded it, but oh god,
What
it was
usually
fun.
happens is like Mr. X is gonna show up behind me. I know there's a lick in this hallway. You like walk through and you just start walking. And then
Yeah,
Mr. X and the liquor, I think he like punches the liquor in the face or something. And it like stops him temporarily.
I
Long
wish.
enough for you to like usually get wherever you need to go. But Mr. X is just such a fun like stalker enemy
Yeah,
to have around where he's so responsive to what you decide to do at any given moment in time. If you're gonna sprint to the entire RPD, bro's after you. He's locked in. He's not messing around. If you're walking around, he is
yeah,
so. I think he has a path that he like tracks, but he's not quite sure where you are.
for
Where
sure.
he'll be like, I heard a sound. I'm gonna head here, but I have to like scout around and kind of check around or whatever. If you stand
Mm,
still, bro has no idea where you are. Bro
really?
is just
I was
stomping
just
around
wondering.
aimlessly looking for you.
Interesting.
So I really
See,
do
that I
like
didn't
how he's
know.
designed and how he interacts with what the player's doing and what they're doing in the environment. And the fact that
Yeah,
you
I
can
can
just
still
walk
fuck
in
with
to
you.
like 95% of the safe rooms and be like, sup, buddy.
Funnily enough, I never had him walk in on me in a safe room.
Really?
Y'all kept hinting that possibility at me. It was stressing me out. Maybe there was one time. It might have been the red room. For the pictures, he might have come in once, but other than that, but yeah, no, it was interesting. I mean, half the reason it probably didn't happen because I was fucking terrified of it happening. So I made sure it wouldn't happen because that would be too much for me. Okay. I was already dealing with so much else at that point. Okay.
Podcast canceled. Jonik keeled over playing RE2.
Yeah. Killed over dad owes SZF.
There's like 2 rooms he won't enter. It's the clock tower where you're doing the puzzle, trying
Yeah.
to get
The
the
clock
piece for the
tower.
power grid. And it's Star's office. That's the other room he doesn't
Yeah.
enter.
Oh, yeah.
He
Yeah.
won't go in
Well,
there.
yeah. Because if he showed up in there, you'd be screwed. There's no way out.
And then I think there's 2 for Claire. I know one of them's the office. Irons' office. He won't go in there.
Yeah, Iron's office makes sense. And maybe the yeah, I wouldn't know. Can't think. I mean, it would probably also be the clock tower. Because she goes up there too,
It's
doesn't
that
she?
one. Yeah. I think she has one more, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Beats me. Yeah, I will say probably one of the few games, actually. Is this a statement I want to make? I don't know. I
Uh
feel like there's a lot of
oh.
games where they have like they try to incentivize you to play it again through various means, but I feel like a lot of the time it's just kind of like not enough reason to.
Sure.
And there are a few, like, I can think of like Horizon Zero Dawn is one of the ones I can think of where there's an actual reason to do like a new game plus or just play again because there's reasons. Hey, RE2, there's an actual reason to replay it. I'll give them that. Because, you know, as you mentioned, like, there's the stat stuff at the end of the game where they give you the grade based on your time, saves, whatever other dozen different little metrics they have. And like the more I played RE2, the more clear to me it feels like that the whole point of the game isn't just to play it once and never go back to Resident Evil ever again.
No, it
Like
gets you. You're like, damn, I gotta do another playthrough. I gotta get my
yeah,
rocket
you
launcher, dude.
gotta do another play. You gotta get the rocket launcher. You gotta play it just a little bit better so you have like 10 extra bullets by the end
Yeah.
of this section. You know, because if you just shot that zombie in the head and then like looped it once or twice, you could have just grabbed the key and done that one thing without wasting your ammo, and it wouldn't grab you. You know, and oh, I messed up. It yeah, as much as man, it's fuck. Go back to the game. That's not good. I don't know. I'm sure I'll go back to RE2 at some point, just for funsies, because you know now I know what I'm doing. It's like it gives you that little like speed runner bug, just ever so slightly.
Yeah.
Not
It's
necessarily for
the
just pure speed running, but just getting like a more perfect run.
Resident Evil has been the closest I've ever gotten to being like, maybe I should dip my toe into thinking about doing speed runs. Just try it out. It's
Yeah.
truly the closest I've ever like really considered it. I don't know if I
Yeah.
will. I'm on a
Mhm.
warpath right now to getting all the achievements in most of the Resident Evil games, so I don't think there's time.
It's such a. I can't even imagine.
I'm kind of busy on my prep for Requiem when it comes up.
Oh yeah,
So
no, you got to be prepared for that.
there is so many
I guess
play
I should
that
be
I have
too.
not touched.
Damn it.
Yeah, it
It should be.
really it like sneaks up on you. It's like a little chokehold, like
Mm-hmm.
little bitty itty things, right? Where it's like, oh, there's a timer whenever you hit the pause menu. How much time you spend in the game? Oh man, that section took me a long time. The last one took like 30 minutes. Like it's always there, lurking.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd ever go fully into like completing it on hardcore though, because I know you get a lot of stuff for doing that. I don't know. Because at that point, it'd probably just get too stressful for me. That's the problem.
Hardcore is a miserable task. I won't lie.
Yeah.
And it's not even the worst part. Like it's doable if annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Resident Evil 2 with its like having to do the secondary game modes, the Left Behind or the survival ones, whatever they're called.
Oh yeah, the survivor stories.
Kendo, the girl
Kendo.
who you find dead in Iron's office and Claire's room, and then Hunk. All of those, and then the sheriff who's in the gas station.
Oh yeah, I didn't. Yeah,
I think the girls is easy. Kendo's takes a minute, but it's fine. The others,
Hunk and the
awful.
sheriff.
The most stressed I've been playing this game, outside of like some of the sketchier parts of hardcore playthroughs, is doing Hunk's run.
Yeah, I remember getting to watch some of that. I probably didn't even see the worst parts either.
It's a miracle I finished it. It is awful.
Yeah, and it's not even just finishing it. You have to do it under a certain time, don't you?
I think it's been a while. I think so.
Yeah.
Because Hunk's the guy who's going to leave you, I think. But I don't know if he'll actually leave you if you're not fast enough. I don't remember. I just remember getting to like the final section where the G Mutant's there, and I'm like, I don't.
I
have the
can't do
means to
this
deal with this.
anymore. Yeah.
That's probably the worst part about getting all the achievements, for me at least. I think hardcore is rough, but like
Yeah.
hardcore is like a mental battle where like so many things can kill you with like one interaction that it's like
Yeah, it's
demoralizing.
I can't imagine because it can already be a struggle sometimes. Yeah. No, it is one of those things where like I would have to play through the game a couple more times before I probably even think about doing hardcore because I feel like you would need to have the run like pretty down because I feel like there's not at that level of gameplay, there's not a lot of room for like flubbing or messing up. I mean, especially ignoring the fact that like you'll just get one shot by enemies.
Yeah.
But like there's probably so little like ammo or other resources, and it takes so much more to kill, too, from what I understand.
Yeah.
They just
It's if you
become
want like S
sponges.
plus for the rocket launcher, you get
Yeah.
like 3 saves, and I think it's under an
Man,
hour 45, something like that.
imagine. Like, at.
Um,
Would I bother?
and there's like the G mutants. If they grab you, will kill you instantly. It's over. So like that
Yeah.
section in the sewers is a nightmare.
That's
Um,
horrific.
and then the plant guys, if they grab you and you don't have
Yeah.
like anything on you to deal with it, they will just kill you.
No, the G mutants being one shots, it's my absolute little nightmare. Because throughout the entire game, what I had the most difficulty with, uh, at least I'll say on Leon's A side, because that's the only time I wasn't on assisted and really struggled, were those G mutants. Because at that point in the game, I had barely gotten through the RCPD. I was like scraping by, everything's new to me. It's terrifying. Mr. X can go kill himself. Please. I've gotten the puzzle. I got through the kettles. That was awful. I was not ready for it. I dragged myself out. I'm missing Ada. I'm covered in shit. And then like I see this lump in the sewer, in the water, and I go, please, please no. Please that's not a new it was a new thing. I thought I could sneak around. I could not. That fucker grabbed me, yoinked me. It was terrifying. I had like 14 ammo. It wasn't a good time. I don't know. I genuinely I still don't know how I got through the sewers. It was a lot of pain and suffering. It was rough.
It was I watched you play. I don't know if I watched you play all of it, but I watched you play a chunk of it. And I
Yeah.
watched you kind of like subconsciously avoid going down to the like you can see the door when you're on the walkway. It's like a
I
red door.
didn't. I
I
uh,
watched you walk up, look at it, and go, "Do I have to go down there?" I was like, "Yeah, you have to go down there." And then you left
no,
and
no.
did not walk over there till you had to.
I Every
I was
time
like,
I
"He's
was
not
walking
ready."
on that catwalk and I see this like area bathed in red light that clearly looks like a place you can go down into, I was like, no, I don't think I have to. I just need to keep looking for the other chess pieces.
Just in
I'm
denial.
sure, yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, gosh. Still crazy. Yeah, I still remember from that first run, like I finally get there and I get the chemical flamethrower, and I'm so happy I got it because I have like next to no ammo for any other weapons. I have like a shotgun shell and like a mag for my pistol left, and that's it. I'm cleaned out. I was like, because if I don't get anything, I'm not making it back. Yeah. That was the theme for my first run of RE2 ever. I really need something to happen, otherwise I can't keep going. And somehow, some way, I would just get a little bit more to continue my suffering.
It's like a carrot on a stick. You're like, surely there's ammo somewhere
Sure,
nearby, and you get it. You're
surely
like, I
there's
can keep
ammo.
going now.
Yay. I'm sure I'll find a little more ammo real quick. Nope. No. No, I was literally just looking at some footage, and for like Claire's assisted run I did on A, I'm literally looking at myself, like open this storage and like go through like dropping stuff off, putting stuff in my inventory. I'm sitting on like 4 gunpowder, 4 white gunpowder, like 2 green herb. Like it's just stacked. I think this was by the time I was in the lab, so I had gone through a good chunk of the game. It's just crazy. I'm looking, I'm like, wow, what a great
A non-stressful little
yeah.
walk through the Raccoon City Police Department. A fun time.
Basically,
You must have
just
cheered with
making.
joy when Mr. X died in Claire's room.
I was. Oh, it was so nice to see. 'Cause, yeah, bro just dies. And it's like, well, okay, that's that.
I mean, it's pretty
Excellent.
horrific, right? They're in the elevator, and Mr. X shows up, and he's trying to pry open the doors to the lift.
Yeah, it was.
And GB
I was
even
like,
like punches a hole through his chest. And you're like,
oh,
oh god.
brsh.
Or Birkin, whatever version of Birkin he's
Uh,
on,
yeah,
does
I don't
that.
know. Yeah, and I guess the B side, man, B side was an interesting difference because I struggled. Because I will say I did try to play Leon's B side on standard,
Okay.
and because I you remember this stupid fucking I got stuck in like the first 5 minutes of the game for almost like 25 minutes. It was a long time. It was longer than I'd like it to be because I didn't realize in the room where you like first come across like the cop who's trying to get through the like collapse the like the gate, and
Yeah, he's got
like
the
you're
notebook.
pulling and he comes out in half and it closes, and for both A sides it's just closed. You can't open it. There's nothing to do. There's no interacting with it. It's just closed. It's a wall for all intents and purposes. But in the B side it's just magically open. um And I hadn't realized that because from my first 2 games in the A side, I had no reason to ever be in that room unless I was going to go find the guy, watch him get ripped in half, and then go, all right, and I'm never coming back in because there's nothing else in here. And I had opened the door on my B side run because I'm running around for like 10, 15 minutes at this point. Like, where the fuck am I supposed to go? I'm not this stupid, am I? Have I forgotten something? I know I'm coming in from a completely different side of this building and the story, but this is making no sense. And I can't see it open because it looks dark over there, and it looks I. Anyways, at that point, I was just like, all right, I was already struggling at that point. I was like, screw this, I'm just gonna restart unassisted, breeze through it, and that's what I did. And it was worth it because I don't know if I want to imagine fighting the I lost my train of thought.
No.
No,
Oh no.
cuz you fight Mr. X again, but that boss fight doesn't change in the B side any. It's the same fight, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's
Yeah,
just the final
where you're
final
on the
boss
thing
fight.
going down,
Yeah, the
have to hit
elevator.
him in the chest. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the same.
Bang. The rocket launcher.
Yeah, the only difference is the final encounter
Final
with
final fight.
Birkin.
Yeah. Brr. So I will say,
Which
fighting him
is
on Claire's route was fun. That was interesting. Where
with
you're like
the
trying to
money
get the train
gun,
started.
and he's climbing around on the
Yeah,
walls.
freaky. But I clapped his ass.
That's a fun one.
Yeah,
Less,
cool.
still stressful. I'd say a little less stressful than Leon's because you were given a minigun.
Yeah,
Um,
you are giving me again. You just. Brr.
which like
Yeah.
does I think Yeah, in like a normal playthrough, you run out of ammo before you kill them usually. Or at least I do. Maybe I'm bad. I don't know. Um,
I didn't run out of ammo, but that's only because for like I think I didn't. I forget how you get the minigun. Doesn't it just fall near you and you pick it up?
yeah, you just pick it up like near the start of the
I
fight.
think I just didn't notice it for a moment, or I just like he was like right next to it or something, and I had to run around for a moment.
Mm.
But I was also just like dumping into him with my other stuff. It was also probably because
Uh,
actually it's assisted. He was probably just less hit points also. But
Probably.
I had been hitting him with stuff already at that point, anyways, and yeah. So no, you probably do just run out on higher modes. So
Yeah. It's
yeah,
like not stressful until you run out of ammo, and then you're like, okay.
yeah. I don't want to
He's
imagine.
still kind of mad.
Maybe I will. Maybe I'll
Leon's
put myself through the ultimate test and just go play Claire's B side blind on standard. See how
go
long
for
it
it.
takes me to uninstall the game.
Your final hurrah in RE2. Your last
Yeah.
moments. You're like, this is the make or break.
This is bullshit. I'm never playing a Resident Evil game again.
There's gonna be an amendment at the end of this episode to your score. You're
Yeah.
like, actually, it was trash. The
It
worst thing
was
I've ever done.
trash.
Bad game.
Yeah. Bad game. Gets an F.
Not an
Do you
F.
even get an
No.
F in RE?
I don't know.
I feel like that would just be you literally dying and never getting past it.
I
Maybe
feel
I can
like D's
see.
probably the lowest.
Yeah, it would have to be, I imagine. Yeah. I would be intrigued to see, like, for everyone's first run of Resident Evil, what the average is for scores. Or I guess like the breakdown of what percentage of players get in what category. Like, does anyone get an S on their first run? That'd be crazy. I don't even know how you would do that, like going into it blind. You
Probably
would
a
just have
couple
to be a
people.
yoked gamer.
I don't know how similar it is to the original, but
You know.
if it's pretty on par, I could imagine somebody who's like, I'm
That's
locked
true.
in doing it.
Yeah, they
But
already know.
I think most people get like A or B, probably.
Yeah. Probably. I imagine
It
so.
takes like 10 hours, maybe
Mm-hmm.
7 to 10, maybe to finish it, depending on how like dedicated you are to like picking everything up during your first playthrough. I could see
Yeah.
it taking a little longer. But like, I think like items used also affect your score.
Probably. Yeah,
So
because I'm looking at it now. I got a B. Wait, what? Oh no. I'm a
uh
liar.
oh. What'd you
No.
do?
No.
Uh oh. Breaking
Wait,
news.
is this for the Hold on. No.
Breaking news
No.
coming from Jenik's side.
No.
What was the revelation?
Okay, I didn't When did I restart? I restarted. No. I never got through a single run on standard.
Oh no.
Holy shit.
Jenik,
It was all
no.
assisted. It was all assisted. Son of a
Now you
bitch.
have to go back.
No, I don't want to. It's not worth it. This is
Now
dumb.
you have to go back
I'm
and
I
do
I
one run on
striking.
standard. On
Maybe I'll
strike.
do the OG Leon run on standard because that's the one I'll know the best. Anyways,
It'll be easy peasy. You've done it before. You do it
yeah.
again. It'll be a
Man, I
little
got a
harder.
B on assisted. You know how
That's
bad
tough.
of a score I would have had on standard? I probably would have barely eked out a D. I probably wouldn't have been able to finish the game, to be honest. I feel like at some point I would have just gotten stuck. Because that's what it felt like I was heading towards. Because like if you struggle too much, like it's not like they're gonna give you extra ammo or something because you struggled more. No, you're just gonna get stuck, and you're either gonna have to figure out how to like be at like I don't know. I feel like I might have just ended up in a boss fight without it. No, they give you ammo for the boss fights, but still, yeah, 6 hours and 45 minutes to get a B unassisted. Disgusting.
Given what I watched, you probably would have run out of ammo. Yeah,
Yeah,
before anything else. I don't think. Did you switch? Was I there when you swapped?
swap. Yeah,
I think. I don't know. I
you
think
might
it
have
might have
been.
been before the lab fight with Birkin when he's like throwing things at you. Um,
Yeah, it might have been that. I think I might have still been in the police department because I don't think I would have restarted if I had gotten past that. Because I remember I probably got to the kennels and that
I
stuff, and I
guess.
had ended up in the sewers, maybe.
I guess is it a question of did you restart or did you get the prompt where they're like, "Hey, we noticed you've been struggling. Do you want to swap to assisted?"
Oh, maybe it was that. Maybe I swapped. I probably would have swapped rather than restart. But there was also the fact that I didn't record the beginning of it, right? Or no, I did start recording. I don't remember. I probably swapped. You know what? We'll say I swapped. Okay, so I did half a run. Like it matters.
The result was still the same. Still have with an assisted finishing time and score. No, you'll be forced. Now you have to do a hardcore run. I don't make the rules. Uh, Hardcore
Just
Leon
straight into
playthrough.
hardcore. Okay, you beat the game on assisted. Go ahead, jump in hardcore, see how it goes.
Easy.
Yeah,
How hard could it be, really? Just like don't get grabbed by a G mutant. Don't
yeah. Just
let
don't get
the
grabbed.
plank eyes touch you. And in Leon's final boss fight, he has like a charge move that will one tap you. You'll just die.
Sick.
Um, don't let those things happen to you, and
All I
you'll be
have to
fine.
do is my shuffle dodge. There is a
Just don't
shuffle
run out of
dodge,
ammo.
right? In
I don't know what you're
RE2.
talking about. I don't know this shovel dodge. You have
You
the
kind of
quick
like dip
turn.
out of the way. I feel like I remember that. No, I guess there wasn't. Man, why did I think there was?
I have no idea.
I don't know. What am I
RE3
thinking
remake
of?
has a dodge where you can like perfect dodge and like has an effect and you roll out of the way.
God, and they got rid of it.
Well,
Pathetic.
they just didn't add it. RE3 remake was after too. They just didn't add it to this one. Didn't make the cut.
Yeah, I didn't record the beginning.
How was your first Resident Evil story? The 24/7 Leon Quip Factory in full effect.
Truly incredible. You know, it. Gosh, it's so funny because it like there are so many like tiny little just ridiculous things they do throughout the story. It's so funny. It's just all these little man, it kills me. Yeah, the story's fun. It's interesting. I mean, it's not like the deepest thing you'll ever seen. You're just kind of thrown into something and you're there for the ride and it's fun and it's whatever. You get to see Leon, throw his one-liners out. Like, man, that was crazy. And you're like, really? No shit, Leon.
I
You know,
don't think a real
or it's
scientist would
like,
work down here. And I'm like, okay, Leon.
yeah, okay. Is walking down a dark hallway. It's real quiet right now. I wonder where, obviously the next second something's about to like burst through the wall and murder you. But
Why
he
would you
just
summon
had
him
to
here?
say it. Yeah. Leon's great. You get to see, fresh faced, baby faced, naive. The future is bright. Leon Kennedy come into the world and then in one night watch him just break down. It's wonderful. Though you don't really see it, I suppose, because he stays relatively chipper, honestly.
He's pretty happy the whole way through.
Yeah.
He's a little upset. Ada's a liar.
Yeah, he's
Ada's a
a little
mercenary.
upset about that.
Minor inconvenience. Maybe was
Yeah.
manipulating him the whole
The
time. Who can
entire
say?
night. That's like the most upsetting thing he's had happen to him. That the
He's like, I really
zombies,
wanted to
you
trust
know,
you, but I realized
yeah,
I couldn't.
really, I couldn't. No,
No, Ada.
you don't know.
She can't be all
Yeah,
bad. She gave you a rocket launcher.
she gave you a rocket launcher and she kissed you. So yeah, there's that.
See, she
No,
can't be
it's
evil.
she can't be evil. It's impossible. No, I am. It was crazy. I mean, I guess I didn't because I know she shows up in later installments of the game, but
Yeah,
there's like a moment before I had time to think where I was like, damn, they really did just kill her.
imagine. They're like, we're retconning future
To
Resident Evils. She's
recording
dead.
it. We're remaking the entire series, guys.
This is our
She's
restarting
gone.
point. We just
Like
started,
a
but we're already changing
fan
fundamental
favorite
things.
character deleted.
Disappeared.
No, that would have been wild. No, yeah, the characters are fun. Honestly, I think between the two characters, like Leon's fun. Don't get me wrong. I liked Claire more because
Interesting.
I don't know. I feel like she had more. Well, that's not true. Leon and Ada's interactions were fun. That was probably I think, and him with Marvin. But I think Ada and Leon was like the highlight of his little story.
Yeah.
Claire, low key, Claire carries it by herself. I don't know why. Just some of the shit she would say was just funny. I if I could remember any of it off the top of my head, I would say it. But I don't know. She was a joy.
It's like when she
Sherry
gets into the
was.
booth and she's like, I don't know, I think people keep thinking things are going to go bad. You're like, Claire, why would you
Claire, what do
say
you mean?
that?
Claire, shut the fuck up. No, they both had fun dialogue though, and expressive once again. Um, yeah, and her stuff with Sherry, playing as Sherry was interesting. Having to run away from freak irons.
Yeah, playing as Sherry is much more stressful than playing as Ada.
It's so stressful. Dude, that shit, man. Yeah. Ugh. Ugh.
Like, I'm locked in when you're like in that room with all the like the barricades and he's like
No,
looking for
for
you. I'm like, you're not catching me.
real.
Absolutely not.
Like
Stay away.
the scariest part of the game. Oh yes, look at my horror survival shooter. The scariest part is when you don't have a gun and you're playing as a child, running away from a fucking police commissioner. It was terrifying. I messed up like twice before I got through it. Oh yeah, you locked in hardcore. No, it was fun. Oh god, there he is. Watching it now. He confronts you in the garage.
Ro is fast.
It's crazy.
I'm going to add that. Ro is so fast. When you're like, oh, I got the key, I'm going to run to the door. And you're booking it, and you're like, he's going to be so slow. I'm already out the door. He's still stumbling back there, whatever. Ro is like at the stairs by the time I'm checking the lock.
Terrific.
And then he shows up with an axe like it's The Shining to bust down the door.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Like,
was.
Where'd you
It was
have
horrific.
time to get that? Where was that?
Don't know. It was awful though. Oh my gosh. Not to mention, I was so happy on Claire's run when you go down to the kennels and the dogs aren't there. And then they're like, yeah, but there are 2 liquors. Ha 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 ha. Eat it. And I was like, oh. At least I was on assistant. I could just kill them and it wasn't that big of a deal. So win-win for me at the end of the day.
I guess so.
Yeah. Okay, here you go. Yeah. No,
I don't.
was for Sherry. Fun though.
I don't know if I like either route significantly more than the other. To me, they're very much like two halves of a singular whole.
Yeah.
Like, I think to me, the game's way worse if I play only one of them than if I play both.
No, 100%. I can't imagine only playing like Leon's first run and then leaving it there because like with each run, you get more story. Though, if I remember correctly, what's the if we're like I forget if you're trying to get the like well what's the the official story is it both like is it just both of their A sides or is it like the B sides together? I have no idea what's canon. Is
I don't.
anything
I think
canon?
it's. I don't know if there might be because I know both A's have to happen. I'm pretty sure
Oh, okay, yeah, they it's
because
all has to happen, I think.
yeah, because Claire's storyline takes place like 4 months, 5 months, something like that, before Resident Evil Code Veronica happens. Because that's where she's like, Chris is on vacation. This note doesn't sound anything like him. What's going on?
Yeah, or I guess
And then she goes
specific
out to go
things.
search for him. This has to happen to Leon in order for 4 to happen at all, I guess, because he's got to go to the secret training or whatever.
Okay, it's a mix. Oh, that's so weird. It's just key events from both.
Okay. Because
So
everything
I
that
do
happens is
have
integral to their characters' appearances in
yeah.
further games, so like it all has to happen to some extent. But
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
I have full faith that you can finish a playthrough of RE2 on standard. You can do it. I believe. It's not even going to be that bad. You already know what you have to do.
Or I could just go finish Control.
You've already played Control like 17 times.
Yeah, but I can finish it another time.
Or not.
Be
Or you
really
can play
happy about
RE2.
it.
Reclaim the gamer card Evian stole from you and go finish
Yeah.
RE2 on standard.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. He got capped by what is he called? G-Man or whatever?
Birkin.
Yeah, Birkin.
Oh,
Oh,
Irons
I guess he didn't get capped. Bro got
infesting,
yeah.
getting
Bro
infested by
got
Birkin when he shows up and he's like, "What are you doing?"
yeah. Gulp,
I
gulp,
heard my
gulp.
child screaming. Irons, what's going
Yeah.
on?
What are you doing, Irons? Do we ever learn why he's like grabbing Sherry? Is it really just to like keep her safe? Because Bro's like on the verge of a mental breakdown the entire time, I swear.
I think because he has his whole setup with the Birkin family
Yeah.
to watch her or whatever, and then
Interesting.
I think he's also financially invested in making sure um, the
Yeah.
G virus is taken care of and okay. Because I think the Birkins are paying him, or maybe Umbrella's
Someone
paying
is
him.
yeah, I think I mean he's clearly getting a crap ton of money from Umbrella. Or at least something from Umbrella. Because like you see he's got all that fine art and stuff sitting in his little like office. And he's got all this good stuff. Though maybe that's just good old police corruption without Umbrella.
A little bit of both.
Yeah, it's probably true. Well, putting in overtime.
He's working extra hard to be the worst cop you know in Resident Evil.
Heck yeah. Don't we just love him for that?
Uh, love is a word.
Bit strong.
Like if you're gonna be an evil stars officer, at least be Wesker.
Wesker, huh?
I guess you haven't met Wesker because you haven't played the first
No,
game. Um,
that one doesn't have a remake.
no.
Young.
Well, it's on Steam, but it's
I
I
don't know.
think the
Like
tank
every.
controls are toggle. You can toggle them on and off. I don't remember.
Oh, really?
I'd have to double check that, but I think you can.
I mean, either way. I mean, every time we bring it up again, I get like that much closer to just buying it and playing it. Because like, there's that sale a little bit ago where I almost did it, just because I'm picking up practically everything else too.
I enjoyed it a lot. I think it's an interesting game, and especially with Requiem coming out and seemingly a
Yeah.
lot of it tying back to the first. I might
Oh,
replay it. I
is
don't
it?
know yet.
Shoot.
It's kind of if I have time, I'll do
I
it. But
guess
I've
maybe I
got
should.
other games to play before then. But it's
All right, then there's
I think the
four.
puzzles in one are harder than two remake. I struggled with a lot of the puzzles
Yeah.
in the first one. But if you're enjoying Resident Evil, I think it's definitely worth playing.
Yeah,
There are far worse Resident Evil games to play.
for sure. Like 5 and 6.
Look, I think five's a great time. It's real fun. Six is something else entirely. I don't. It's like a fever dream whenever I
Mm.
think of six. I'm like, yeah, they just let me do wrestling moves on whoever I felt like.
Hell yeah. Oh, because from what it looks like, oh, I guess there's Kennedy in 6, or at least that looks like him. It looks like you're
He's in
more
six.
following like stars, at least in 5. That seems to be Chris Redfield. It looked like. I don't know.
Yeah, five is Chris and a new character who you meet, and then
Yeah.
I guess I won't spoil it, but there's another character in there too. A couple. And then six is like what, two, four, six, seven protagonists.
Uh-huh. Sheesh.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Six has a lot going on.
Yeah, I guess it's no wonder they like reset for 4 years before they dropped 7.
A return to form. I haven't finished seven, that's on the list, but
Yeah, we'll get
not because I
there.
didn't like it. Just like I'd start and then things would come up and I just wouldn't finish it. Um,
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, like compared to like an RE2, RE7 takes the turn like way more towards horror rather than survival horror. uh,
mm,
that's
for
stressful
the
because like
best.
the probably yeah, I mean yeah,
After
I'll give it
six,
to
I
them.
don't think you could have done anything else.
Yeah, no, after 6 it's good they went that direction, but like the only other game I've played similar to that is Alien Isolation, and
Mm.
I didn't finish it because man, it's like it's fun, but oof, it's I God, I do not horror is a love hate relationship for me.
I do wonder if it'll be a little easier for you to play now that you have like the basic
Maybe,
Resident Evil
yeah,
like setup.
sure, yeah. It's so interesting because actually that's a good question. Like, because I'm looking at it now. Like 3, I imagine is still in a lot of ways. I mean, they have the perfect dodge and whatnot, but like I imagine in a lot of ways it's still pretty similar to like an RE2.
Um,
Maybe I don't know, or
they feel
maybe it's
very
more
different to
action
me.
oriented.
It's very much more action
Oh,
oriented,
okay,
and
interesting.
it's way shorter. It's
Yeah.
I haven't
Yeah. Well,
played the
that's that.
original of either of them, so I don't have like a
Okay.
baseline to go off of.
Yeah.
But it is. I think it's easier overall. Like even getting all the achievements in three remake was like outside of the final battle being annoying, pretty easy.
I see.
Like it is not. It doesn't hold like the same suspense to me. There are a couple
Yeah.
sections here and there, but being able to like, oh, can't touch me, let me dodge.
Can't touch.
Like
Mm.
the big bad nemesis, like
Oh.
kind of diminishes it a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's I still think it's a fun game if you were to like pick it up on sale. I think it's a fun time.
For sure.
I don't know if my opinion would be different if I'd paid 60 or more dollars for it, but
I can't imagine.
I didn't do that. So,
Okay. I'm just glad I'm not one of those RE fans who were like, "Oh man, they're remaking 3. This is going to be great." Bought it and then realized they cut like third of the content and bought it for like full price, not on sale, and it's like a short game. That would have been devastating for me.
I'm blissfully unaware.
Yeah, I'm
I
blissfully unaware and happy for it.
the only original version of a Resident Evil I've played and then like done anything with the remake is 4. That's the only one I have thoughts on
Yeah.
between the two versions.
That's crazy. I did 3 runs in 20 hours. Yeesh.
Once you like do your first playthrough, it's really easy to be like, I at least know the layout. There's not like a moment of being like, oh, I don't know what's around this corner. Should I go here?
Yeah, you're not completely blind.
You have like a sense of where everything is, which I think cuts down a lot of the time where you're not like, there's this fear of like, what's around the next corner? You're like, a hallway that I've been through 15 times. Let's go.
A hallway. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Like, yeah, that's crazy. I don't know if there's any real time difference between the A and B runs, but like on Leon's B run, I mean, I got like what 6:45 on the first. I cut that down to 3:40 on my second.
I think the B's are shorter.
They probably
overall,
are.
I think both of them are shorter.
Just because they
just made up for by difficulty. And having to, it's like a remix of what you did the first time, where it's like, oh, you don't get all the codes to get the coins from just that guy's notebook. You kind of have to search around a little bit.
Yeah, but you gotta.
I do think it's really fun that whoever is doing like the A route, whoever you're following, leaves little notes behind. And they're like, hey, you're almost done. You're almost done. You're almost out of here. You're so close. Don't worry about me.
My brother.
I'm on my way.
Yeah. Just worry about getting yourself out.
Yeah.
Windows.
And then there's like little notes left behind by other characters. Jill leaves a note in Kendo's shop where she's like, hey, Kendo, you know, if you need anything, just let me know and I'll do whatever I can to help you out.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's like, you can find a photo. There's a bunch of little things. Like there's a photo of all the STARS members on one of the desks. Rebecca's bag is in the STARS office.
Do I know Rebecca?
No, Rebecca is in 1 and 0. I think that's it. Maybe another one.
Nerd.
0's fun.
Oh, they are.
But 0 is an interesting game that I would love to see get a remake to clean up an idea that I thought was really interesting, but not super well executed.
What was it exactly?
0's like a little prequel to 1 where you play as Rebecca, who you can meet in 1. And it's her and this escaped convict called Billy. I don't remember his last name.
Billy Bob Joe.
And it's them going through the Spencer Mansion.
Ah, yes, the Spencer Mansion.
But you can like swap between them whenever. Like you can like leave them across the map from each other and like hit a button and swap to the other one.
Oh, will they be like doing stuff or just sitting there?
I never left them alone because I was like, you're gonna die. So I don't know.
Yeah, I imagine.
But I think they can fight and do stuff. Like you can give items to one of them and be like, you hold on to that. I'll be back for later.
For sure. I mean,
but I think it's fun.
Managed to eke out mostly positive.
I'd like to see it get cleaned up. I think that's very low on the list of remakes, though.
Yeah. It would be interesting to get to see him to like do more remakes. It's weird. I mean, I guess. I don't know.
I think we know we're getting one, or at least there's been a lot of talk about us getting one, where it's going to be Code Veronica is going to be like the next remake.
Right. Code Veronica. What is that?
Which takes place after, like, I think I said it earlier, like 4 or 5 months after 2, but it's Claire going on a hunt to go find Chris.
Right. Oh,
in like
Veronica
Europe
even on Steam?
Or something. No, I think it's only like on PlayStation right now.
Interesting.
Yeah, Code Veronica X is on PlayStation on the store.
Ah, curious.
But it's not like a... I don't know what the difference is between Code Veronica and Code Veronica X, but I do know it still has tank controls, because I went to play it before I'd like gotten a hang of tank controls and was like, I can't do this, and stopped playing. But I'll go back eventually. It's not on my current list of games I need to finish before Requiem comes out, but
Yeah,
I'd like to play it, especially since I bought it.
for sure.
There's a lot of talking about things that aren't this Resident Evil game.
Yeah, it's like we've kind of gone away from
We've
RE2.
turned into the Yap cast once again.
Yeah, yep, cast making a comeback. No, I mean, I feel like
lurking.
we've covered. I don't know. Is there anything else I've wanted to? Is there any more RE2 bitching I want to do?
Any final? You could praise it too. You could say good things.
Nah, I'm good. No, I don't know. I like it's. Look, it's got good stuff. Okay, the story is fun. Okay, it's got its crazy, quirky, random shit. That's just RE at this point. Okay, I've seen the other clips from the other games. This is just the norm. All right. It fucking end of one game, Leon hits you with women. Okay, and he does a fucking backflip to get away from chainsaws, which was entirely unnecessary. He just did it to
flex
farm
a little
aura. Gotta flex a little bit. There's just crazy stuff that happens, and it's wacky. It's a wild time. It's cool. Yeah, it's fun. You got all the little puzzles and stuff, and trying to figure out how to get to the next place, how to get the next thing. Some places are locked. You gotta get around. Yada yada yada. The resource management. As much as I hate it, without it, it would just be like kind of, it would just be COD or something. Which would take away from the horror survival vibe.
A different game without any sitting there going humming and hawing about, oh, do I take this weapon? Do I have space?
Yeah.
How many health things should I take?
Mm-hmm. Those choices that'll define your run. Yeah. Fun game. Excited to finally get into the rest of them. Maybe I already am. Who knows?
Who could say?
Yeah, who knows? Who knows? It's not like we were doing the entire Tomb Raider trilogy before this and had explicitly said so.
Yeah, that's on pause, on hold. We'll be back. It's not dead.
Yeah, it's not dead. It's October. And we're doing Resident Evil, okay? Spooky month. Spooky vibes. Tomb Raider isn't spooky enough.
It'll be back next month.
Yeah.
We promise. It will be so back. Long as we don't disappear for another month.
Yeah,
it'll be back.
No, it won't be back. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Lara Croft will make her return.
With more Jaffa cakes.
With more Jaffa cakes. I will be getting more Jaffa cakes. I do kind of miss them. A little bit. They're good.
I haven't finished the 2 boxes I bought.
That's crazy.
They're still in my cabinet.
I mean, I guess I do have a problem. I'm pretty sure the first time we recorded for the first Tomb Raider, I finished an entire sleeve. It was
you did do that. That did happen. And I was worried because I thought you ate the whole box. I was very concerned that in 15 minutes you ate an entire box of Jaffa cakes.
Yeah. No. That's for next episode.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
It's a speed eating podcast now.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
The Jaffa cake races.
Yep. Oh, we should do that.
No, we should not do that. I opened the box and got punched in the face by the smell of orange.
We're not doing strong. That. It's crazy.
I enjoyed them more a day or two after when they'd mellowed out a little bit. They'd cooled down.
For real.
But I got rocked. I was like, this is insane.
Yeah, they are. They pack a lot in those little things.
But no, unsurprisingly, I really enjoy Resident Evil 2. I now have 70 something hours put into the game between my platinum run last year and replaying it for the podcast this year. I already am a huge fan of zombie media to begin with. And then on top of that, there's just something addictively charming about Resident Evil, even at its goofiest. There's just something always there, right? I don't know even how to like encapture it really. We're like, of course, Leon has a quip about the most mundane thing. You're like, why?
It kills me.
Like, it's that just perfectly layered on top of like genuine fear. I played this game, really couldn't tell you how many times. I scared more than I'd like to admit when I'm like walking from the basement and Mr. X punches through the wall. And I'm like, I forgot you could do that.
It's terrifying.
I forgot these rooms are even connected, like on that level.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing here? And I'm not even sure how I'm going to get past you right now.
For real.
Like, I can't think of many other games that I enjoy in that way. Like, I love Silent Hill, but it's a very different game than Resident Evil. It's far more serious than Resident Evil usually is. You don't have Wesker in his sunglasses, right? Like,
yeah.
I'm super hyped to maybe possibly wink, nudge, play more Resident Evil games.
Wink, nudge, nudge.
Whether they're for the podcast or not. But this was what my second, I think this is the second Resident Evil game I played. I think I played them relatively in order.
Oh, wow.
But this was the one where I'm like, oh, I'm in. I'm locked in. I had a blast with one when I played it, but like, it's that thing where it's like, it's old enough that it's a little weird. But it's not bad. It's just, there's that part of you that's like, I wish it was a little more updated.
For sure, yeah.
But
be cool to see it more modern.
I'd love to see a remake. I don't know what direction they would take it, because I do think like the fixed camera angles add a lot, and I'm not sure how well that sits with like trying to sell a AAA game to a modern audience. I think if it was like an indie thing, it wouldn't matter as much. But
yeah, I feel like you could get away with it. You would just have to absolutely make sure those fixed angles aren't shit. Because I think that's people's biggest problem, is you will have the most insane camera angle placements when it's like a fixed camera.
Sure, that can happen. I feel like the first are pretty meticulously placed, where that's not really an issue. Yeah. And when sometimes it's just for like effect of making a room feel really uneasy.
Yeah. No, definitely.
I love this game a lot. I don't think it's a 10. I don't think. No. Part of me wants it to be, but there's like this. Something's holding it back.
Interesting.
I haven't quite placed what it is exactly.
Mr. X should just be a little more beefy. I don't know.
He should always have his hat on. Even when I knock it off, I want to see him walk back to pick it up and put it on his head.
Yeah, I want to see him stop chasing me, turn around, and go pick it up.
I want it to be an infinite loop that I can proc whenever I want.
Hell yeah.
No, I don't know. For a game that I've like played more than any other game, realistically, in terms of like number of times I've replayed it.
Right, yeah. No, that's crazy. I forget sometimes. It just, because it's so foreign to me to just like play a game once and never fucking go back. I mean, I do it, but like, I've got a core of games I like collect, and I play them, and I'll play them again, and I love them to death. It's just kind of wild. I think
I could list games I've played more than once and like finished a completed second playthrough on one hand.
Wow.
Like, it is not common. That number will go up as I like go through all the Resident Evil games, get all the achievements.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Like, if we took those out, if we took out games I didn't do for achievements, that list might be 0, actually.
Sheesh.
It's really low of games that I've replayed without the explicit purpose to like get the platinum or get all the trophies or whatever.
That's wild.
I think it really is 0. Yeah.
Damn. I'm impressed.
But I'd give it like a 9, I think.
A 9? Man, what would I give it? I'm trying to think. Why have I enjoy it more than Tomb Raider? Um. Yeah, I don't know. It's such a weird game for me. Like, I guess I enjoyed it pretty much. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like would I give it an 8? I don't know. No, you know what? I'll go with an 8. I think an 8. Yeah. Yeah. For me, yeah, it's an 8. Yeah. Yeah. Despite some like qualms I have that are more just with the genre of
Sure.
game than anything. It's not like they made a mistake in designing the game or something. It's just I'm a little bitch and I get scared and I don't like having to necessarily watch every single bullet all the time. But that's fine. It can still be fun. And it was fun despite everything. You know what? Sometimes the fun is in actively bitching about the game as I play through it and talk about how bullshit this is before putting another 3 hours into it.
Before playing the game on hardcore.
Yeah.
For fun.
Yeah, for fun. Yeah, that's definitely going to happen. For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, that's our show for this week. Thank you so much for watching. And come back next week when we unsurprisingly play another Resident Evil. We'll be playing Resident Evil 4 Remake. So we'll catch you next time. Damn, no goodbye for the people.
Oh,
Jonik's too big.
I was waiting for you to say it first. I was like...
Oh, I said we'll see you next time, and I was like...
Oh, yeah, and then I guess get to say, okay. Bye, everyone. There we go, hit him with a fucking Blue's Clues ass.
Can you say goodbye?
Yeah, okay.
We'll see you later.
Yeah.